Ported blower, of course. You know, we specialize in the ported superchargers, ported LSAs. So full bolt-on car. You know, it's always a work in progress, but we have the 102 on there, upper and lower pulleys. Like I said, our Black Max cam is in this one. Like I said, it is the highest lift you can really go before you start having surging issues and different things like that. It's something you don't want to deal with in a Cadillac at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, and like I said, basic bolt-ons. You know, the car runs good, stock bottom end. I'll go ahead and fire it up for you, and you can kind of hear. And the warmer it gets, the more it chops. But just to give you a little taste of it, you know.
All right. Oh yeah. See, that's what I was gonna ask. What was the biggest size that I could get without having to go to an aftermarket converter? So I like that.
Absolutely, dude. And that's exactly I was like, man, it's an automatic, but I want a chop. So
yeah.
We spent about a year designing this cam specifically for the CTS-V, specifically for the A6 transmission with stock converters. Just like Felicia's car. Her car, stock converter, stock trans, she's got stock drive shaft, you know, it's pretty much stock drive line, and she's pulling the wheels all the way down the track in a sedan. I mean, that's very, very impressive. So
yeah,
she's like I said, she's faster than me, of course. But you know, that cam ain't nothing to, you know, shake a stick at. That cam makes fucking serious power, and I kind of designed it for our ported blowers as well in E85, because that's exactly what this car is. You know, it's a full bolt-on E85 car, just like yours. You know, well, just like we want to get with yours.
Yeah.
And the E and the ported blower and the ported heads, everything works in conjunction. Do you have any type of water tank or any cooling mods other than the heat exchanger? I saw the heat exchanger.
Yeah, I have the heat exchanger. I wanted to eventually get the trunk ice box. I have the box, but other than that, it's pretty much.
Okay, you already have the box?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I like to use. How big is your tank? How many gallons?
I'm not sure. It's the little small tank that goes under the hood, though.
Oh, it's an under the hood.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to get the trunk tank eventually, though. I know you guys have those too, don't you?
Yeah, and you know we have real good luck with those, the 5-gallon and EMP pumps. The reprogrammed EMP pumps, they seem to be rock solid. They seem to be giving us trouble-free work. So we're really, really happy with that style and that setup. And you know, there's cooling manifolds you can do on the back of your lid. Is your brake reinforced?
Yes.
Yeah, brake's already reinforced, so that's taken care of. Is the lid ported?
No.
No. Yeah, porting the lid seems to help a little bit with inlet temperatures as well on the V's.
Okay.
But yeah, something like that. I mean, whatever you want to do, you know, we can figure it out. I kind of need, you know, what your goal is horsepower-wise, and I can kind of steer you in the right direction. Would you like a water?
No, I'm okay for right now.
Okay.
But let's see. I want to. Right now, I'm just looking at maybe 850 to the wheels, somewhere around there. I know I wanted to get the stage 5 blower port actually, and I'll get that eventually. But right now, I'm just starting off with the heads. I want to go ahead and get the cam, and I was gonna ask, is that more of a torque cam or does it drop off at the top end? Because right now I do a little bit of track racing, but it's mostly road racing.
Okay.
So is that more of a torque cam?
No, this is more of a complete power band. What I did is I shifted the power band completely. Where now, I'm not sure who tunes your car, but what are your shift points at?
I'm not sure. It was tuned by Matt Saran.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, he's a good tuner. But what the cam will allow you to do, the stock cam falls off about 62, 6300. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to shift that torque curve up.
Okay.
And that's what we really designed this cam to do, is to enable you to shift your car higher, like 6,800, 6,900. And that little bit more of RPM is what's going to help you, you know, accomplish goals that you have at the roll racing track. Or we do a lot of half-mile racing and a lot of mile racing, so we're really into that. Now Felicia, she's queen of the quarter mile. You know what I mean? That's not really what a lot of our customers do, especially in the CTS or you know, your heavy hitting bets, your Z06s, things like that. Anything with a blower, we like the half mile and we like the mile racing. In that way, you know, you can keep a car badass and cool and everything, you know, not pulling timing, inlet tense, cool on a quarter mile. But when you go to a half mile and a mile, that's when it comes into play big time, because the car's running for such a long duration of time, wide open throttle.
Yeah.
So you got to keep everything working in conjunction and harmony. And that way, when you go out on the street and you're screwing around with your boys or whatever, you know, on the weekend, you can stay in the power. And your car's not, you're not going to race. I don't know if you've ever experienced, it's called heat soak on your car. If you do a couple back-to-back races, you know, you're like, man, my car feels slow.
Yeah.
And what happens is the ECU is yanking out all of that timing because your inlet temperatures are so high. And what it's doing is it's saving the car. And it's protecting itself. So that's why it yanks out the time. Now, if you can keep it cool through the entire duration, that's the money shot. That's where you want to be.
Okay. So yeah, and then I see you do the work in house as well. So
Everything's done in house, man. Powder coating as well. We do a lot of lid powder coating, different things like that. We actually have 2 locations. We have another machine shop down in Palacios, Texas. It's a 10,000 square foot facility. It's actually where we started, you know, and we came out to Houston just to give the customers a better contact for it. So now we're just running work out of both shops, but this is our Houston location.
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
All of our big machines and shit are
it's out there. So you just send them out.
Well, we
there,
own that property. We rent this price, so you know, it's a little different, you know. And a lot of that shit's heavy, man. You don't want to move it all the time, you know. I mean, it's big machinery, you know. It's nice stuff, and you always take a chance of dropping something, you know, or screwing it up, and you're like, fuck, man. Yeah, I mean, we offer CNC, we offer hand porting, we offer pretty much anything that has to do, you know, blower rebuilds, anything like that. We specialize, like I said, in Cadillacs and CTS-V, the LSA blower. That's our main blower right now. And now what we're starting to see is a lot of the new LT4 platforms are coming through, which is exciting, you know, it's cool. And now the LT5 platform is here. We're actually doing one of those right now too, which is super secret, you know, but it's cool, you know.
Yeah.
It's just another feather in the hat for us, you know. We're doing cages. We're trying to hit the market completely as a whole. So we're trying, man. But
Okay.
I'm super excited about your car, though, man.
Oh yeah.
Lower pulley. I mean, we could really get that.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was gonna. I want to get the crank pulley as well, so I was gonna probably bring that in. So hopefully, I'm gonna go ahead and order my. I gotta get another heat exchanger because one time I was road racing. I think a rock went through there. And so it's leaking a little bit.
Yeah.
So
You don't want to play with that.
Yeah. So I've been taking it easy, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the heat exchanger. I'm gonna get a lower pulley, and then I want to get the heads ported and get a cam put in.
Okay.
So I want to go ahead and get that knocked out.
You want to do that all at one shop, or you gonna buy the parts, or bring them to us, or how
I want
do you
to.
do it?
Well, if you can find a good place to get some heads, you know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
If you do you do the heads actually here? Like I
We
know you have a
yeah.
I know you have a core charge and all of that. So do you like have heads in stock, or do you just port those and then put them back on the car?
I have a set of LSA heads.
Okay.
I have a core. They're not ported, but I do have a core we could swap out if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, something like
Cut
that.
down on downtime. It's your daily.
Yeah.
I hear you. Yeah. I actually have a set. I'm staring at them right now. These are a set of core LSA heads I have.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, they're a low mileage car as well. You know, kind of same thing. How many miles are on that car?
I had to get another engine, so the engine probably has 30, but it's about 100 on the body.
Yeah,
so.
man, I mean, as long as they're cool, which I'm sure they are, you know what I mean, I'll swap you out. That's not a big deal. And we could get these rolling and ported, get the cam. I should have a cam in stock, that cam. Who's going to tune it? Matt's going to tune it?
Yeah,
again?
probably
Okay.
Matt.
Okay. I have that cam in stock, so that's not a big deal. Do you have any valve train upgrades, like springs or anything like that? It's all stock.
It's all stock, yeah.
Okay,
Pretty
so
much.
yeah, we're gonna need to do the cam kit, which is basically your double spring, your titanium locks, your new valve seals, the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
All of our porting, the heads will come back. What you get with porting, any package we offer, these are going to get hot tanked. They're going to get pressurized to check for leaks. Okay, you got to fill them with water and check them for leaks. And then they get ground, which is basically a kiss grind. And what you want to do is you want to clean the mating surface. This surface right here mates to your head gasket. And what you want to do is you want to have a perfect surface when you go back on the motor. Like these just came off a car. They haven't even been done yet. And what it is a kiss grind. And what it does is it trues this entire surface right here. So any warpage, any little detonation, anything that happened will go away from your mating surface. And that's what you want. And that ensures you a tight seal, especially on a boosted motor. You want to take that into, hey, let's think about what we're doing here. Also, if you use a head stud, that is very important when you're trying to make big power. The stock bolt, it's a TTY bolt, which is torque to yield, or an easy way, you can only use it once. Okay, so a lot of guys, I've seen this coming through the shop over the years. These guys will do their own head swaps and shit like that, and they'll reuse the bolts. That's absolutely wrong, because the bolt will actually stretch. So now you're not getting the proper torque to torque it down. So now what you have is leaking head gasket. You'll have, a little detonation problems. You'll have different weird issues just from reusing a stock bolt. It's a huge no-no. But then again, this can get really expensive really quick, Stock head bolts, just a new set, I wouldn't recommend on your build, because...
Just get the APRs, pretty much.
Yeah, they're so expensive, but man, they're bulletproof. They're the
best, yeah.
They are. They're bulletproof, and they're worth it. This game right now is how heavy is your wallet. It's how fast your car is. But with that said, you do get what you pay for. So buy nice or pay twice is how you gotta do it. You know what I mean? Let's say you bought the stock ones. Oh, now you got a head leak. So now you got to switch them out again and buy again.
And then you're spending more money in the long run. So.
Absolutely. So, but then again, this can, like you said, like I was saying, can get so expensive so quick. But we just basically get a goal in mind and just head towards that. ARP will do, like I said, the double springs. The heads will come with a complete valve job as well. Like I said, all the mating surfaces will be kiss ground or milled. If you do want to mill anything off the head, we can do that as well. And then fully ported, of course, ready to go.
Okay.
All the valve seats are checked. Everything's gone through. The head is fully inspected before you get it. And our thought is this: why are we going to waste all this money, all this time, and port a set of heads that are bad?
Yeah.
So, and that's just common procedure. We have to do that every single time. And just like these heads have, we got to send them out, make sure they're good. Once they're sent out and make sure they're good, you and I make a deal. I have them done. We'll do the porting. We can do the CNC, or we can do the max effort.
Okay.
Either or. CNC flows its ass off. We have a pretty good, design, you would call it. And of course, the max effort is all you can get out of them. But heads, they can get expensive too, So just like the cam. Cam, though, you're going to have to do the 3-bolt conversion, of course. K-Tech makes a chain. I'll actually show it to you. K-Tech makes a chain, man.
All right.
You're not videoing, right?
Let me turn it off.